Shout out to Remy for even trying it. I'm gonna give Remy the credit for even trying it. And like I said, I have no dog in the race. They both my friends, both of them. But Remy told Pap. So Pap knocked the nigga out. Pap saying that homeboy came, gave him a 5 after he's fucking his wife, and he didn't know he was fucking her. So Pap's attitude is, you don't shake no nigga hand that had sex with your wife. So he's like, basically, whenever I see him, I'm knocking him out.
I'm gonna sit this one out. I think when it comes to the young lady, she does have like different things that have transpired for me as a dad. If that was my son, I would definitely be concerned about. I think there's other ways you could protect his assets, but I definitely would think he should look in the direction of protecting his assets. Maybe not with a prenup, but there's other things you could do these days.
Yeah, they'll try to hit you with that shit. Why I get a prenup? If you really love me. If you really love me, sign the prenup. What you here for? If you here for love, just sign this joint and you don't get none of my money because the love is free. What you need? What are we doing here? I'm not signing. I mean, do what you want, Travis. That's up to you. I'm not signing a prenup unless Shorty getting as much money as I get, or more than me. If you're not getting more than me, you have to sign a prenup. It just works like that for me. I don't get it. I don't know why love needs to be defined by a piece of paper. Why we can't just be love each other and do paper? What paperwork got to do with it? Look at Remy and Pat. Shit going crazy all weekend over that, man. Shit, wow, my nigga. All because of this piece of paper. They was black love. Now, I'm not taking nobody's side. Remy's my friend and Pap's my friend. I don't have a side in this. All because of some paper. Shit is messy all weekend. Remy pulling out pawn shop receipt, talking about her Cartier bracelet is missing. Pap talking about he knocked the nigga out that she dating. It's been a mess all weekend. You know why? Because of this piece of paper. Your girlfriend or boyfriend, just leave. And I know Squad is right. You ain't staying that long to where you think you live here. They'll run that too, fellas. Don't get caught up in that. Try and kick her out, and it's been 8 months, and now she got squatters' rights and all that shit. Yo, get that 10-day joint, go home for 10 and come back for 10 if you really like her. Because at the end of the day, it's too many laws for the person without the money. Now, you know who's probably a sucker to all the females? Now, it's cool when they do it. It's probably when Kevin Federer do it. Kevin Federer is up $100 million off of 3 wives. Britney Spears, forget the other 2 actresses, but women to say he's a sucker because he doing what Dre or somebody doing. Somebody with more money is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Kevin Federer.
What happened with the Pap and Remy thing?
You don't know what's going on?
I was at graduations all
Oh, it's all over the place. You ain't gonna catch up on this show. You gotta go to the shade room and start from Thursday. It's just, basically, it's been alleged over the last 2 years probably that she was dating the battle rap dude that she is messing with.
Yeah, I heard of that.
And that's been confirmed now that Pap is going out with Clarissa. What happened was this. Clarissa won the Breakfast Club and basically, to me, she didn't dish Remy, my personal opinion. I can't tell Remy how to feel. But she's like, you know, females are a little emotional, but you know, Clarissa talk crazy. She wasn't talk crazy. And Remy just went off on Pap after that, saying he ain't see the kid and this, that, and the third, and pawn shop receipts. Then Pap got on. Pap really don't talk. Pap got on live, and he was talking for about an hour. Then Remy came back and
Pap was talking for an hour?
Yeah, he was talking for an hour.
Pap don't say nothing.
He don't talk a lot. And you know what was the illest joint for me out this? Like I said, we can't catch up all on the show. But last thing I'll say was, Pat played the voice recordings of Remy. And this was trying to be one of the most gaffles I ever heard. Shout out to Remy for even trying it. I'm gonna give Remy the credit for even trying it. And like I said, I have no dog in the race. They both my friends, both of them. But Remy told Pap. So Pap knocked the nigga out. Pap saying that homeboy came, gave him a 5 after he's fucking his wife, and he didn't know he was fucking her. So Pap's attitude is, you don't shake no nigga hand that had sex with your wife. So he's like, basically, whenever I see him, I'm knocking him out. So Pap knocked him out. And then Remy called him, I guess it was a Remy event, Remy called and said, yo, now you wild out. Now I got to be with the nigga so he don't press charges and do all the wild shit. Now I can't even curve the nigga. I was just about to curve him. Now I got to make sure he good cause you wildin'. And I was like,
Remy a nigga, yeah. Remy playing uptown games with niggas, yeah. Remy gotta chill.
Yeah. But you hear her, and he played the voice note, so it was crazy how passionate she was about it. She's basically like, nah, nigga, come on now. Now you gonna do that? When I was just about to stop fucking with the nigga, now I gotta make sure we good, so I gotta stay next to the nigga. And I'm like, you going for that? So I'm like, all right, if you wanna go for that, good. Yeah. I don't know if it was true or not, Rem. I'm sorry, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with Rem, man.
Yeah.
That nigga Pap got his type, though. He like them joints that can protect themselves. He definitely do.
That's sad. That's sad.
But see, I like the last. Remy got a show. Pardon me, not a show. A song with Fat Joe called "Summertime." I heard it a few months ago, and I was like, Rem must be off parole, man. She talking spicy. Her first two bars said, "I shot my friend over a band, and imagine what I do to a bitch I can't stand." I said, yeah, I don't want no problems with Rem. Rem did shoot her friend over a band and then rapped about it and said, if I do that to the people I love, what I do to you. Some tough bars right there.
This goes back to how we get here over love, right?
Yeah. Sign the prenup.
Oh, gosh.
Get the prenup, man.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack. You summed up pretty good in like a short period of time, but we'll definitely have to catch up on a lot. Just in general, a lot of trending topics, I think. I know you're saying the ghetto, the streets, whatever you want to talk about. They want to hear y'all's opinions.
You're a woman, so how do you feel about a woman having a prenup if she makes more than a guy?
Honestly, I think whatever the person is comfortable with, go ahead and do that. If that's going to feel like that's going to sustain your marriage, I don't even think it's down to a trust thing. I think you do have to protect yourself and your assets and what you worked for.
No matter what.
Man or woman, I don't care.
It just seemed like no matter how much people are in love, when the love goes south, niggas just be niggas, man. That's what it just seemed like. No matter how much love they supposedly have, I think you could tell a lot about people when things go wrong, how you handle it.
What does the paper mean? What is the paper?
It's just like formal commitment, really, but it's not just like, oh, we're boyfriend. Like, you should get, I'm fully supportive of a proper marriage, signing the papers, saying your vows, all of that, because it's really a covenant with God. That's how I see it. So I think
it's like you're supposed to be vowing before God that you're going to do everything that it says, but when you look at it in context, people don't do what it says. It says for rich or for poor. A woman ain't gonna be with you, you poor. Saying sickness or in health. Niggas is not gonna be with you if you sick. You hear people all the time, I had to leave that nigga. Why? That nigga crazy. That's sickness. That's mental sickness, right? She out.
Yeah.
So everything she putting in the vow, she not gonna do.
Yeah. Just she, but not he too.
I mean, most niggas be with a chick and she crazy.
Yeah. And all the cheating too.
Yeah.
Cheating be crazy, man. Like, yo.
Yeah, it's for better for worse, in sickness or in health. To death do us apart. But death do them apart.
Well, Will and Jada the only ones living like that. The death do you part joint, my nigga. I guess they serious about they shit. They pushing that shit to the limit. Outside of that, you can't get me to sign nothing. Because at the end of the day, if I want to be out, I want to be out. And if you want to be out, you be out. Guess that.
That is why, marriage isn't for everybody. But if you are in love with somebody, it's a beautiful thing. I just feel like, especially the representation I have from my parents, they've been married 20 plus years. Like, I just love them together. So I just love that.
Yeah, because they from the happy days era. That's when it was clicking.
They from the
but
fawns and all.
some people...
they said their parents look dope together. They stood the test of time without all the bullshit and everything else. Social media, girls be want too much attention. I'm telling you. Soon as a nigga why he liking your shit? Why is he under every post? I remember I had a girl one time, right? And I came in the house and went to the refrigerator. It was a list of females I had to unfollow, like 11 joints on the refrigerator. All the @ names written out for me to unfollow.
What?
That ass.
I just think you attract crazy.
Whatever. Maybe. I'm not disagreeing. All right, let me ask you.
Like you like
if you got a husband, would you like him liking other people's pictures and
I'm
being in the
just
comments?
not insecure. It's liking and commenting cool, especially if you know people, that's fine. If you're DMing,
that lie gang killer.
that's not a lie.
I'm not insecure.
I'm not. If you're DMing, talking about hard eyes, that's very different from liking their pictures. I don't care if you like another girl's
just
pictures.
like a guy. I know Cam, he wouldn't want his girl liking all niggas with their shirt off pictures.
I mean, no, and that's not what the likes
but is
would
he
be.
Insecure because he doesn't want that?
No, I don't think that doesn't make him insecure.
What if it's all bathing suit, ass out pictures and titties out? That's all he liking is those pictures. You mad?
The thing about it is, as long as ain't nothing translating in person, I don't care.
Stat, you free spirit.
I just feel like, let's be for real.
Are you free spirit?
I don't know, Maze.
I'm saying that's what your ideology is screaming, free spirit.
I just don't. It's just I don't care enough to be patrolling whose pictures you're liking on Instagram. If you want to like a girl's picture in a swimsuit, I don't care as long as you ain't talking or meeting the girl who's in a swimsuit.
What about in the DM hard eyes? You say you don't like
That's
that.
crazy. Because why are you DMing her?
Because maybe you don't want everybody to know that he liked the picture.
Yeah, Stat, you don't like people playing in your face.
Yeah, nobody does.
So how you got all this
DMs are different from likes. DMs are very different from likes.
I can't make this up.
I'm not gonna use you as an example.
If
you have a girlfriend and you walk past another girl and she look good, she looks good, but you keep it going. Now, if you pursue, that's different. If you look, okay, she looks good, I don't care. What's that got to do with me?
No, like for me, anytime I have a girlfriend, she got like girls, so it ain't no big thing anyway. So all my girlfriends like girls. If they don't like girls, they ain't my girlfriend. So they know they may be filet mignon, but I want turkey sometimes.
Again, marriage isn't for everybody. I pray y'all find somebody y'all love if it works for you. And if not, that's cool. You can find a girl that likes girls for Cam. Or you can be married like Mace. Or you could just be chilling until you find the right one like me. And that's fine.
Free spirit.
Sure.
Yeah, but don't play in your face though. It's not free if they can't play. This is what I'm trying to say. Stay. Making up new lines.
I'm not. I'm really not. I've been mad consistent. And, for y'all watching, I hope y'all take something from this. You got 3 different perspectives. Choose the one that works for you. But that is
Choose the one that's not going to have you in financial court
that
in
too.
10 years.
That too. Great advice.
She's on the road to going there.
No, I'm not.
Hopefully she has a successful
Free
marriage
spirit.
and she don't got to go through that.
Yes, and you guys will be at the wedding for whoever I marry.
Yeah,
I hope.
listen, absolutely, 100%.
As long as you mean the vows, I don't be
Listen, you
wanting
invite
people
me to the
lying.
wedding, I'm going to have a prenup in my pocket, folded up. Yo, sign this shit, man. She don't even realize what's going on. Sign this joint, man. Listen, 'cause I know what you up to.
Well, y'all heard it here
Think
first.
about it, we ain't got to worry about that with Stat, because she's not dating the janitor. She already told us that. She's not dating any garbage men, anybody who's not the boss. So we don't have to worry about it.
They just have to match me.
I ain't knocking that.
That is all.
I'm not knocking that, man. You don't want to struggle.
I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to struggle. We match each other. I think that's a great thing.
Crazy.
That's fine. That's not crazy. Y'all will be at the wedding, whenever that is, and y'all will see. And this will be played. So y'all.
Your wife wants what you do to struggle?
Yeah, that's the only way I could do it.
Yeah, I know you. I know you hard to please. Pause. Pause. I'm trying. I say it had to be deep rooted for my nigga murder. Do that, man.
Well, good luck to y'all. That is all the time that we have for today. Thank y'all for watching, and as always, it is what it is.
Cameron and Maze sat down and actually tackled a subject most folks in the hood flat out refuse to touch: prenuptial agreements. Now, before you scroll away assuming this is some boring legal lecture, stick around, because it's anything but. Because once these two start trading bars on love, money, and marriage, the conversation turns real fast, turns raw, and honestly turns into a masterclass no law school on this earth could ever hand you. These are two men who rose from absolutely nothing, built genuine empires, tasted the fast life, watched some things slip away, gained others back, and now they're handing out real wisdom on protecting yourself before you say I do. So let's break it all the way down. Now, Cameron, the one and only Killer Cam, has never once been shy about speaking his mind with zero filter. And the moment prenups came up, he refused to sugarcoat a single word. Cam made it crystal clear that a prenup isn't about doubting your partner. It's about being a grown man who understands exactly how the real world moves. Here's how he broke it down. When you're broke and you marry someone, there's genuinely nothing on the table to split. But the second you start building, the second you got assets, businesses, investments, royalties, real estate, that's exactly when things can spiral fast. And Cameron, who spent enough time in the entertainment industry watching careers rise and collapse, and watching people lose absolutely everything in a divorce, was truly adamant that guarding what you've built isn't weakness at all. It's actually proof of maturity and foresight. And Maze, Pastor Maze, the man who went from one of the hottest rappers of Bad Boy era to finding God and returned to the culture, approached it from a different lane entirely, but landed in the exact same spot. Maze explained how, back when he was young and rising in the industry, nobody ever sat him down for conversations like these. Nobody schooled him on financial literacy. Nobody pulled him aside and said, hey, before diving into any serious commitment, whether it's a business deal or a marriage, you need documentation, you need protection. He said the culture simply doesn't teach us these lessons. And that's precisely why so many people in our communities end up wrecked financially once a relationship falls apart. Because we walk into these situations with our hearts wide open and zero paperwork to back us up. Here's what most people get completely wrong about prenups. A prenuptial agreement isn't some prediction that your marriage is destined to fail. It isn't you telling your partner you don't love them, or that you're already plotting your exit. A prenup is simply a legal document two people sign before marriage, laying out exactly what happens to assets, property, and finances if the marriage were ever to end, whether through divorce or even death. Think of it like insurance. Nobody buys car insurance because they're planning to crash. You buy it because life is unpredictable and you want protection if something goes wrong. Marriage works the exact same way. You're not hoping it fails. You're preparing just in case it ever does. Now, Cameron dropped a point that hit differently. He said, look at how many athletes, entertainers, and entrepreneurs have had to hand over half of everything they ever built once a divorce hits. We're talking situations where someone built an entire business before they ever even met their spouse. And because there was no prenup in place, that person walks away with a massive chunk of something they had absolutely nothing to do with creating. And that's not shading anybody. That's simply the legal reality of how community property and marital assets function across plenty of states. Without a prenup, the law decides everything for you. With a prenup, you and your partner decide everything together up front while you're still in a good place, still in love, still able to be rational and fair about it. Maze touched on the spiritual side too, which is completely on brand for him. He said having the prenup conversation with your partner before marriage is honestly one of the most honest talks you'll ever have, because it forces you to actually sit down and discuss money, expectations, what each of you brings to the table, and what you both envision for the future together. And he said plenty of relationships collapse, not because people stop loving each other, but because they never sat down for these real financial conversations. Couples walk into marriage without ever discussing debt, without discussing spending habits, without ever discussing what happens the moment one partner starts earning significantly more than the other. A prenup forces exactly that conversation. And in a lot of ways, it can actually pull two people closer together, because suddenly everything is laid out on the table. Let's break down what a prenup actually covers, because misconceptions are running wild out there. A prenuptial agreement can handle a wide range of financial matters. It can spell out which assets each person owned before the marriage and make sure those stay with their original owner. It can lay out how property and assets acquired during the marriage get divided. It can address spousal support, meaning whether one person receives alimony and how much if the marriage ends. It can also shield business interests, meaning if you own a business or hold a stake in one. A prenup can stop your spouse from claiming ownership of it in a divorce. It can even tackle debt, making sure that if one person enters a marriage carrying serious student loans or credit card debt, the other person isn't stuck holding that debt if things fall apart. Basically, a prenup hands you control over your own financial story. Now, Cameron being Cameron, he also kept it completely real about the cultural stigma. He admitted that in Black and brown communities especially, there's genuine pushback against prenups because people view them as unromantic or even downright insulting. Like if you ask your partner to sign one, some people take it as a slap in the face, as if you're already planning your exit or don't fully trust them. And both Cam and Maze push back hard against that thinking. They said that mentality is actually what's stopping our people from protecting generational wealth. Because while we're over here stressing about whether asking for a prenup seems romantic enough, other communities are quietly locking down their assets and passing wealth to their children and their children's children. We need to start looking past the emotion of the moment and start playing the long game. Mays also raised a compelling point about the next generation. He said one of the biggest reasons to get a prenup, especially if you've got kids from a previous relationship, is to protect those kids if you pass away or the marriage ends. A prenup can help guarantee that assets meant for your children from a prior relationship stay protected and actually reach them instead of getting tangled up in a divorce settlement. This is something a lot of blended families never consider until it's already too late. Estate planning and prenuptial agreements go hand in hand when you're thinking about leaving something behind for your kids. Both Mays and Cameron agreed on one more critical point. Hire a lawyer, not just any lawyer, but a family law attorney who specializes specifically in prenuptial agreements. Each person needs their own independent attorney. That matters because if only one person has legal representation and the other doesn't, the prenup can end up getting challenged in court down the line. Both parties need to fully grasp what they're signing. Both parties need to feel the agreement is fair, and both parties need adequate time to actually review it. Don't rush into signing a prenup the week before your wedding. Start that conversation early. Give yourselves months to work through it alongside your respective attorneys, so that by the time you're walking down that aisle, everything is settled, everything is agreed upon, and you can actually focus on celebrating your love instead of stressing over paperwork. At the end of the day, what Mays and Cameron were really getting at goes way beyond a legal document. They were talking about a complete shift in mindset. They were talking about finally taking our financial futures seriously. They were talking about breaking generational cycles where we come into wealth and then watch it slip away because we never had the right structures in place. Love is beautiful. Marriage is a sacred commitment. But love and smart financial planning aren't mutually exclusive. You can be deeply, genuinely, completely in love with someone and still be responsible enough to have a prenup. In fact, some would argue that doing so shows a level of respect and seriousness about the future that goes far beyond words. So whether you're about to get engaged, already in a relationship heading toward marriage, or simply out here educating yourself for when that time comes, take this conversation seriously. Have the money talks. Know your worth. Know your assets. Know your rights. And when the moment arrives, don't let pride or fear of an uncomfortable conversation cost you everything you worked for. Two Harlem legends sat down and gave us the unfiltered truth. The least we can do is actually listen. If you made it this far into the video, you already know exactly what's coming. Drop a comment below and tell us your thoughts on prenups. Do you think they're necessary, or do you think they strip the romance out of marriage? We genuinely want to hear from you. And if this video added real value to your life, smash that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss the conversations that actually matter. We're out here dropping gems, so stay tuned.